Hello and welcome to another episode of Swerve's Bar Podcast, a special Q&A, the first one for Season 3. And today we have with us Celeste. Celeste, how are you today?
Fine, thank you for having me, guys.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome. And as always, I also have our two co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Computron.
Hi, I'm Kilobyte.
Are you ready for a Q&A today?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's start off with probably the hardest question of them all. What first brought you into the world of Transformers? Via a show, comic, series, character, toys, games, you name it.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So I do remember from my childhood were Spanish recordings of Transformers, the movie. My grandma, from her friend, gave me a copy of it, and I just so fell in love with the animation back then. It made me cry a lot. I didn't know any of these characters, but just seeing them, they were robots. My brothers would tease me like, they're just robots. I'm like, fine. From there
Which
on.
movie by chance can I ask?
Oh, it was the first movie, first generation movie, the one where
Oh, the
Optimus.
86 one? The
Yes.
Transformers the movie? Right
Yes.
on. It's a
So
good choice.
it is
Not biased.
traumatizing for a 7-year-old. After that, I did watch pretty much everything that was available in where I lived at. So I did watch Beast Wars or the Armada, Unicorn Trilogy, but my favorite two would have to be Robots in Disguise 2000 for the 2000s, where it had Skybite in it. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Skybite. All good choices.
Yes. When I was in high school, barely entering high school, it was Transformers animated, but I wasn't much in the internet, so it was just like for myself, that series. I didn't talk about it to anybody else in school or anything. I just kept it to myself. I didn't get into the IDW comics because I didn't know where they were saying the Transformers comics, and then I did get into the Bayverse films. Like, comment me if you want on this, but I did like the Bayverse films only where Shia was in them. The last two, I never watched them.
Shame.
We won't shame you out loud except for Computron. He shames everyone out loud.
Yes.
That's true. You got me there.
Speaking of Computron, do you have the next question for us?
Yeah. What is the secret to your art process?
Oof. Okay, so my boss Unicron might get angry and made a deal with him. That's why now. I kid. Not much of a secret. I was very much inspired by these three artists: Masashi Kishimoto from Naruto, Tite Kubo from
okay.
Bleach, and then Tetsuya Nomura from Kingdom Hearts. Those has been my three. Them three have been my big inspirations for my artwork. Doing watercolors and copics first, then transitioning to digital art. So anything I learned from traditional art, especially line artwork, I transferred over to digital art too. And I feel that when people are trying to learn how to use either medium, they try to keep both techniques separately when instead I kind of use them together.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Absolutely love your art, by the way. It looks adorable.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. That is my secret. Experiment and be inspired by somebody else. It's okay to be inspired and mimic their art style for a while, but then you have to push yourself to bring out what you're more comfortable with. So little by little, my artwork stopped looking like Naruto ninjas or like Kingdom Hearts characters, and later on became my own thing, my own style too.
Yeah, you can't kind of develop your own style, and it's cool.
Yeah. Oh, great artist to get inspired from.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Who is your favorite Transformers character and why?
Goodness. I didn't mention.
You can name multiple. Doesn't have to be just one. But if you had to pick top three, which ones would it be and why?
I did mention him earlier, Guy Bite, but he's at number 3 at the moment since I've not seen any content on him since, I believe, Robots in Disguise. My shark boy.
Chuck boy, he's poet, and he knows it.
Hey, his haikus are the best.
Oh, they are.
And my top two, they're in the same rank. I can't put first or second place right now. Transformers animated Ultra Magnus, tired old man.
He looks pretty good. He's pretty good.
And then it would be Swerve from The Lost Light, More Than Meets the Eye, which,
A
fun
good choice.
fact,
Hey, that's a good one.
when I saw this podcast and YouTube recommended saying Swerve's bar, I'm like, I'm going to follow too.
I'll be sure to tell Swerve, who runs the joint, that you said that. Maybe he'll give us a discount on drinks.
Yes, they're very expensive.
Yeah, very expensive here.
Inflation, I guess.
Swerve from Lost Light, More Than Meets the Eye, Magnus from Transformers Animated, Skybite from Robots in Disguise 2000s. Each character's in their own universe. I don't say like, oh, I like all the Ultra Magnuses. No, because I'm kind of picky with each interpretation of certain characters.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, those are good choices. I like them all.
Do you have any side projects you are currently working on? Does not have to be Transformers related.
All year has been Transformers for me. No. I do have a project for my coffee rewards. I'm doing Monster Girl stickers of the month, but there's a twist to them. They have careers that are not typical when people create these characters. Example, I have a Medusa who's a weightlifter, and she's very powerful, very, very muscular, and she has the yellow boa skin pattern instead. I have a Dragon Girl who's a baker. I have a Skeleton Girl who's a cafe owner, and I have like a hybrid succubus who is bear with me, agricultural engineer. So she has like a giant turnip in her hand. So it's a twist on like the whole Monster Girl series because I like breaking the mold, to be honest.
There you go.
Yeah,
Always break the mold.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kool-Aid man. I think that's what the humans say.
Is this my next one?
Yes.
What is your top 3 favorite toy figures?
Ooh, okay. I actually have them right here so I wouldn't forget their names. The newest figure I got this year, I barely started collecting figures this year, to be honest. I did get the tiny Soundwave that comes with this little cassette con in it. That's my little favorite figure because I keep it by my desk.
the Kingdom Soundwave?
Yes, that one.
Yes.
Sorry, I threw the box and everything, so I just didn't know what he was.
Oh, no problem.
Soundwave.
No, that's a good figure. It's very cute as
It's
well.
a good one. Welcome
So
to the Soundwave family.
he's always by my computer when I'm working.
It keeps your computer secure from attacks from hackers.
Critiquing me when I'm getting sidetracked by Twitter or by Instagram. My second figure. This counts only as one figure because they're together in a box. This one was a gift from my best friend because I helped her in her wedding. Is the Transformers animated Autobot Jetstorm and Jetfire.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, those are good figures.
Yeah, so when she took me to go pick out some figures, I saw them too. I'm like, I need to have these two. There was a Shockwave Transformers anime. I was like, no, I need my Jet Boys, please.
Those designs are very cool.
It's amazing. I haven't taken them out of the box yet.
Ooh.
But they turned into Safeguard, which I thought was amazing. And I'm sad that current Transformer figures can combine as well as Jetstorm and Jetfire, to be honest.
Yeah, they haven't done a lot of combiner toys recently, huh? Like just two bots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been focusing on the bigger combiners. We should get more smaller combiners. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And
I'd
minicons.
actually pay for a good Shadow or Sky Shadow, right?
Yes, I think that is the correct name.
Yeah.
Because it's Black Shadow and Sky something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blackwing. No, I think it's Blackwing.
It's Blackwing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Blackwing and Dreadwing.
Side railing.
What I'm like, who are these other characters? I want to search them up. I do have my last figure though. The last one would be the Transformers Prime RC, the robot enhanced design. He's also
Yeah.
not out of the box.
That's a really good one.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's really nice. I like it because it doesn't transform, but so detailed in the work based on her Transformers Prime design. I liked it better than the Legacy toy they did of her. I prefer the RED design than the Legacy, even though it can't
Oh, I
transform.
see.
But I like the detail though.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, the details on the RADs are really nice.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Yeah, I don't like the Legacy either.
You don't like the
RC, it didn't
Legacy?
suit her well.
It makes a good Flame War adaptation, I think.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think they
excited
are
for the
using
Flame War.
RCs for Flame War, the new Legacy one. Well,
Mhm.
quote unquote shattered glass
Yeah,
Flame War.
Shattered Glass.
Yeah.
Kilo, do you have your last question ready?
Yes. What is something no one knows about you that you wish more people did know?
So some people don't know, I worked as an interior designer for almost 5 to 6 years. And there are some rules when I have to make the designs, they have to follow some measurements or material sizes. So even when I'm not working, the worst place my cousins or friends can take me are places where there's mid construction nearby for a building. Because I'll just stare at it and be like, okay, that's a little bit too tall. That's not wide enough. That's not up to code. And my cousins know this.
Uh-oh.
So whenever we go downtown, I'm like, oh no, I know what they're doing. We go to like this area where they're trying to build new apartments. And my cousin's like, can you guess how much this is gonna cost for the glass for these floors? And I'm like, don't do it. I look, I'm like, oh, all these windows. Okay, this and this and that, this and this and that. Okay, it's residential area. I'm like, no. So yeah, the worst place anybody can take me out like to hang out is anywhere near constructions, because then I'll be just like, I don't think that material is correct for this thing.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. Like now that I'm looking around, I'm like, oh boy.
Hey, don't judge Swerve's bar here. He tries his best with how little he pays everyone.
I
Yes.
probably would critique Source Bar if I were to go in there. The first thing I'd be like, okay, where's the emergency exit at?
Wait,
We
we're
don't
supposed
have
to have
one.
an emergency exit here? Oh boy. So Celeste, I want to thank you real quick for joining us for a Q&A, and we appreciate you a lot. Where can the listeners find you?
2 places you can find me would be Tumblr and Instagram. Both have the same name, Celestdoodles, all together. I have a Tumblr too, which is Celeste_Doodles. And I do have a link tree where I have other websites, but they don't have the same name, so I don't want to confuse the followers.
Okay, perfect. We'll include
Perfect.
all those links in the video or audio, wherever you are listening to this episode. And thank you, Celeste, again for joining us. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in.
Yeah, and thank
Till
you.
all are
Thank you so
one.
much to all
Till
our
all
one.
are one.
So all are one.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Swerve's Bar Podcast. You can also find us on Twitter at Swerve's Bar. If you are interested in more content, try checking out the spin-off D&D series, Transform Rollout. The first season, Rise of the World Killers, is completely out now. Let us tune in for a preview now.
All right, come on, we're playing D&D here, man. Don't give God any ideas, okay?
Ooh, good idea.
No, I take it back.
If it was a trap, he had already written it down.
Could be true.
Fascinating. There's also a YouTube channel with bonus content with a link provided below. And if you are so inclined, you can support us on Patreon, where you can get even more bonus content, such as several 3D files and access to their Discord. Links will be provided below. And transmission